Conant Nightingale tells us that we become what we think every day. We become what we associate with on every day. And so the materials, the exposure media that you have, the writings that you read, the videos that you watch, the company that you keep is what you are becoming on daily basis. And Conant Nightingale also says that what you want to achieve, you write it down. You know, big letters, like the way Habakkuk 2:2 says, write your goal and dream in big letters. And even if it tarries, it is going to come to pass. So this morning, as you go out to your hustle, your gig, even if you are a student studying, remember you become what you think on daily basis. Ideally, we are made of what we feed ourselves and what we believe and trust about. So today, write out what you want to become. In fact, I remember sometimes back visiting one of my mentors, and he told me, come up with a 10-year plan of what you want to become. And I found it a bit crazy and out of the box, because I was in between jobs and I was thinking, I need you to give me a hookup for a job, and you're telling me to write my dream, because you are driven by what you think and what you have planned to do. So today, write out what you want to do for the next 10 years. I want to encourage you to do that. Even if you are out of work, and even if it tallies. Secondly, check on what you're reading. Invest in great books, great writers, people who encourage you that it is possible and you can be able to do, and you become what you want. And also remember the emotional and spiritual element of what you invest in. So 3 things: write out, remember you become what you think on daily basis, so think and associate with positive people. And finally, remember, it is just a matter of days and time, and you'll find what you have been planning and what you have been thinking about and what you have endeavored to come your way will surely one of these days come your way. You never know where your opportunities are. The other thing he was encouraging a lot, Conant Nightingale, is relationships. Do not underestimate. And I heard a story of a gentleman who was called for an army cadet interview. And he was working somewhere in a remote area in Kenya, and he spoke to his friend in the office and said, you know, I've been invited, and I've been trying to get a hold of my uncle so that he can host me in the city, to host me for 2 days, so that I can be able to have a place where I will live before I go for the interview. But now my uncle is not picking up his call, so I don't know where to go and live. So this office sweeper who they were working together with told him, I'm going to write you in the name of the commandant of the army barracks where you are going to go for the interview. And he was my classmate. Take him this particular small piece of paper, and he's going to do the best he can. And he wrote a name and a number. But this guy, because he was senior in the office, he dismissed the guy, because the guy was just a sweeper, and thinking, what can a sweeper do if at all my uncle cannot be able to help me? So he took a bus, came to the city, went to look for the uncle. He found the house locked, and then of course he took the piece of paper. It was getting late. He wouldn't know what to do, so he went to the barracks, and he showed the piece of paper to the security at the gate, and they quickly treated him with a lot of respect and told him, come this way, we show you where the commandant's office is. And he went to the commandant's office, and when the commandant office saw the piece of paper, which was from his old friend, the gentleman was told, hey, how do you know this man? No, he is our sweeper in the office. And the commandant confessed that this particular guy was his friend for many years. They went to the same primary school, and he used to protect him against bullies in primary. And therefore, he told this guy who was coming for the cadet interviews I have your back, and you have a place to sleep for the night. And at night, because the commandant came a bit late, he woke him up around 1 and told him, these are the kind of interview questions you are going to expect tomorrow, and ensure this is how you answer them. Cut a long story short, the guy got the job as a cadet. He was helped by just an office sweeper. So take care of your relationships as well today, even as you write out your goals and your dreams. Relationships do matter. God bless.